In 2004, the average adult held focus for 2.5 minutes. By 2012, 75 seconds. Today, 47. Most people blame this on phones and infinite scroll. But that explanation misses something darker. What if shrinking attention isn't a modern malfunction, but an ancient survival response? Your brain was built to make the instant it decided you were being hunted. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your brain doesn't judge whether a habit is good or bad. It only counts repetition, then rebuilds itself to match. Deep reading was never natural. It's a custom circuit humans forced onto Stone Age hardware, block by block, hour by hour. Stop feeding it and neuroplasticity quietly tears that circuit down. But if your mind is just obeying orders, who's been giving them? Philosopher Byung-Chul Han has a name for what we call multitasking, regression. Watch a deer graze. It never eats for more than a few seconds before its head snaps up, scanning the tree line, the wind, the sound behind it. That fragmented, flinching awareness is the attention of prey. Deep, single-pointed focus is the fragile invention civilization was built on. Somewhere, quietly, we've been retrained to graze. Walter Benjamin called deep boredom the dream bird that hatches the egg of experience, the incubator where a mind works on itself. We exterminated it with a glowing rectangle. And it's working exactly as designed. One researcher found 80% of people hold their breath while checking messages, the same shallow-breathing reflex of an animal frozen in tall grass. But who built this savanna? And who turned your nervous system into a slot machine? In the 1950s, B.F. Skinner discovered something unsettling about rats and pigeons. They don't press a lever hardest when rewards come every time. They press hardest when rewards are unpredictable. That exact mechanism, the variable ratio schedule, is sitting in your pocket right now. The pull-to-refresh gesture, invented in 2009, is a slot machine lever. You weren't addicted by accident. You were engineered. A former Google design ethicist called it a race to the bottom of the brainstem, one tired human mind against 1,000 engineers paid to defeat it. Even a phone sitting silent, face down, still steals your intelligence. Research shows simply having it nearby measurably drains your thinking, because part of your brain stands guard over it. But the machine could only harvest attention that was already broken. Who prepared it to break? In 1858, ordinary citizens stood in the dust of Ottawa, Illinois, for 3 hours straight to hear two men debate. Print culture had trained their minds to hold an argument steady across pages, across hours. One media theorist warned that the telegraph and television severed information from action, replacing serious thought with now this, a jump cut, a trivia contest. Then came the phone-based childhood. College students today report they can no longer finish a whole book. One MIT study found false news spreads 6 times faster than truth online, 70% more likely to be shared. Because algorithms reward novelty, surprise, and disgust, not accuracy. Picture 10,000 starlings folding through the sky with no leader, each one just reacting to its nearest neighbor. That's your timeline. And here's the cruelest twist. Research shows high IQ doesn't protect you. It just upgrades the lawyer, not the judge. So how do you escape a system built by 1,000 engineers, running on your own brain's wiring? The exit costs nothing, yet almost nobody is willing to pay it. In 1969, psychologist Serge Moscovitz ran an experiment. A small minority, consistently and calmly repeating one unwavering position, was enough to bend the judgment of an entire group. One steady mind, unmoved by the swarm, can shift the whole flock's direction. Choosing a real book over a feed, sitting in boredom instead of numbing it, holding one argument in your head for longer than 47 seconds. None of that is nostalgia. It's rebellion, a deliberate, disciplined refusal to be harvested. Your attention was never broken by accident. It was taken, one repetition at a time. The only question is whether you're willing to take it back, one repetition at a time.